So with some logic and some algebra, we could come up with two equations for this problem. We used the individual amounts from each account to equal the total amount, and we used the interest rates and those amounts to get our total interest. Now that we have two equations, we can use them to figure out how much was invested at each rate. I'm going to show you how to solve the system using substitution. I think it's easier than elimination because I can either isolate the x on this first equation or the y. If I subtract x from both sides, I can solve for y. So y would equal 10,000 minus x. Now that y is solved for, I can replace this y with 10,000 minus x. This is my substitution. I've made the substitution in this line. Then I distribute the 800ths. Multiplying by 10,000 moves my decimal point right 4 places, so I get 800. And then I have minus 800ths times x for the second term. Next, I subtract 800 from both sides. I have my constant terms on the right, and then my x terms on the left. Next, I combine my like terms, and I get negative 5,000ths times x. Then I divide by the coefficient of x to get x is equal to 2,500. But we need to make sense of what this means. Let's look back at our problem. X is 2,500. Well, that's the amount of money I invested at 7.5%. Knowing this, I want you to finish out the rest of this problem. How much was invested at 8%? Write your answer here.